Time for another edition of Just Hangin', and today we're just hanging with Keone Kela. Keone, thank you very much for taking the time.
No problem, no problem.
All right, we're going to start with some of your favorites. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Favorite food?
Sushi.
Is there a specific roll?
Yeah, I like hamachi, the yellowtail.
It's yellowtail?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people think like sushi just has rice with it, but I mean, like I like sashimi specifically, so that's my favorite.
The man who knows what he likes.
Yeah.
All right, favorite movie?
Favorite movie. Favorite movie's got to be Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket? All right.
Full Metal Jacket.
Favorite actor or actress? Or both?
Favorite actor? I mean, it's hard, you know. I'm split between. I like Leo and I like Denzel.
So are you happy that Leo won best actor?
Definitely. I think it was he deserved it. I mean, it was a long time, and I think that he's put out so many great films. He deserved it.
California guy, you're up with the movie scene, it appears.
No, I wouldn't say I'm up with the movie scene. I'm a movie junkie, man. Like I really like a lot of cool like old school films. Like last night I watched To Kill a Mockingbird.
Really? Have you read the book?
Yeah, I've read the book. We read that in high school. So I mean, I'm just like a movie junkie. I like watching like cool like foreign films and stuff like that.
What's your favorite old school film?
Favorite old school film. Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction?
Pulp Fiction's a really good one. Another one which I wouldn't say that is meant for everybody to watch, but Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers? Okay.
Yeah, with Woody in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that movie a lot. Let me think of another old school movie. I like Roger Rabbit.
Really?
Yeah, it's a good old school flick. I mean, the range is pretty big, man.
That's impressive. All right. Favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show growing up was probably it was on Discovery Channel. It was always about like the Loch Ness monster. And,
Is the Loch Ness monster real?
Hey man, I mean, I think that back in the day, that, you know, the dinosaur species, you know, as far as whatever type of mammal that was, like I think it was possible.
The Loch Ness.
As far as now, I don't think so.
No. You're not gonna go to the bottom of some lake and.
No, definitely not.
What about what's the Yeti? Is the Yeti real? You know,
Bigfoot?
Yeah.
I don't really believe in that.
You don't believe in Bigfoot?
No,
Okay.
no. I mean, but hey, man, you know, there's a lot of things that we haven't seen in this world, and I think that you never know. You just never know, right?
It could happen.
Could happen.
Favorite sports team growing up?
Favorite sports team growing up? I mean, I grew up in Seattle with that big Mariners team. With A-Rod, Griff, Edgar, Buhner, all those guys. So I would say like I predominantly a Mariners fan more than anything.
Okay. Yeah. Favorite athlete growing up?
Favorite athlete? I mean, you know, I guess it's kind of cliche, but Jordan.
Nothing wrong with
Jordan and Griffey were like my two like favorite guys to watch.
Griffey was mine. So,
Ozzie Smith was one of my favorite like all-time like showmen though. Like performer, Ozzie Smith. That
works. Can you do a flip?
I can do a flip.
Just running out without any.
I mean, I can run up a wall and do a backflip.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna ask you to do that because I'd get in a lot of trouble. All right. Favorite sport to play other than baseball?
Favorite sport, football.
And you were a safety, right?
Yeah, safety and running back in high school. I really enjoy. I like golf, but I'm not too good at it.
Yeah. Are you learning? Like, is this a newer thing for you?
I've been golfing for like I would say 8 years. I mean, I can drive and I know how to use my irons, but I can't putt.
Can't putt at all.
Can't putt at all. Like, you know, I could drive for show, but I can't putt for the dough.
Who's the best golfer in the clubhouse?
Best golfer in the clubhouse, staff included.
Sure.
I'm trying to say Bouchel.
Steve Bouchel?
Yeah, Bouchel. I mean, as far as from what I hear around you know the clubhouse, that he's pretty legit. I'm sure. Like I heard Dyson has a pretty good game. I heard that he's a straight shooter. You know, he doesn't really miss. He's pretty consistent.
I'm not very good at all.
Yeah, it's a hard game, but you know, you get that one good drive and it makes you want to.
I know. Yeah, you always come back wanting to do one shot better, or whatever.
Exactly.
All right, favorite sport to watch other than baseball?
Favorite sport to watch? I like watching cricket.
Really?
Yeah, I think cricket's cool, man. I think that like just the way the way that they hit the ball and the way that they score the game is way different than any other sport I've ever seen.
So I come from a South African parents.
Okay, cool.
And last time I went to South Africa, I watched a cricket match. I sat with my dad, and he knows the rules. So he explained them to me, and I really think it's actually a beautiful sport when you know the rules, like, and you understand why they're doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
When I used to watch before, I knew the gist of it, but I didn't understand some of the nuance. So I recommend if you can learn some of the nuance and some of the rules behind cricket, it is a fun sport to watch. I'm glad you said that.
Definitely. Lacrosse too.
You like? Yeah, okay.
I like lacrosse. I mean, I like all the sports that I didn't really have the opportunity to like grow up and play, but I always thought they were really cool. You know, like. I mean, how many you get to see guys get smacked with? I mean, it's hockey.
With a
stick,
get
smacked with sticks, and you know, you get to see. I mean, I remember watching Top 10 Plays, and you'd see like all those cool behind the back goals and stuff like that. I thought that was awesome.
All right, proudest athletic accomplishment.
Proudest athletic accomplishment.
It can be as a 3-year-old. It can be as a Major League Baseball player.
Still to this day, you know, people always ask me, what has been your favorite experience in pro ball? And still, like, I mean, it's a split between postseason baseball, but still, yeah, that 2012 team being able to win it all here in the AZL with, like, a good group of guys was, like, my most memorable moment, aside from, like, getting drafted, of course.
Sure.
But, I mean, that was probably, like, the biggest thing for me. It was so cool first year in pro ball and to be able to, you know, get a ring with a bunch of good guys. So, it's awesome.
Proudest non-athletic accomplishment.
Proudest, having my child, having my son, period. I mean, that was one of the greatest accomplishments I guess I could say I've ever had, because it made me a different person, made me a better person, made me you know, really think a lot more before I do.
Yeah.
You know, so.
All right, what's your hidden talent?
Hidden talent. It's a hard one, man. I think that I think I'm well-rounded. I think that I could cook a little bit. I could
What's your specialty dish?
Specialty dish.
Because you got some Hawaiian roots. Maybe is there anything with like a Hawaiian flair to it?
Not. I wouldn't say. I mean, yeah, I guess like a Chili's chicken is pretty. It's pretty like Hawaiian, I guess, because my grandma makes it.
Okay.
Like some potato salad and you know, like this. It's in poke and poi and stuff like. It's just like stuff that's native to us that we eat. Poi is it's taro. It's just like it's kind of like a pudding paste. Of some sort, so it's really good. I think a lot of people, you know, who have tried it really don't like it because it's bland, but it's kind of like one of those neutral things. It's kind of like ginger, I guess. It like cleans the palate, so you can go ahead and like enjoy your other.
You ever cook it up for any of your teammates?
No, I actually cooked for Evan Grant though.
Really?
Yeah, I made him like a seared salmon with bourbon glaze, some asparagus, and roasted potatoes.
Now, he's a harsh critic, so did he enjoy it?
I mean, he said he enjoyed it, but I don't know if he spit it out as soon as he walked out the door.
He better enjoy it, otherwise you're not going to give him any interviews anymore.
Right.
All right, best subject in school.
Best subject in school. I was huge on definitely enjoyed literature class, enjoyed history, did not like math.
Okay, so I know you like to read. Are you a good writer as well?
I believe I'm a pretty good writer. As far as like the format and how they write things now, I don't know if I can.
But you enjoy going and
yeah. Like I enjoy writing. I enjoy like, you know, free speech. But more so like I'm really big on like just looking up like influential people that, you know, lived, and like looking at like some of their greatest quotes and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like just to, you know, dip into their minds. Like I look into like Robert Greene and Deepak Chopra, and then I go into Gandhi and Nietzsche and.
Yeah, we were talking about that last year.
Machiavelli, I just like getting a pretty broad array of like knowledge. So just to see where other, you know, because you never really know too much until you get to see a different perspective. And all these people that I pretty much talked about are from everywhere other than the U.S.
Yeah.
You know, so I just think it's really cool to get like that worldly knowledge. You know.
All right, so you've spent some time in the Metroplex. You've got 6 hours, no family, nothing. It's just you. Yeah. 6 hours to do whatever you want. You can do one thing for 6 hours. You can do 17 things in 6 hours. What are you doing?
Only in the Metroplex?
Only in the Metroplex.
Guess I'd head up. I'd go hit up Crab Shack. If that counts.
That go absolutely.
Go to Crab Shack, Top Golf, hit up the Galleria. Man, I wish that slide is the Waco. Is that slide in Waco? That's not the Metroplex?
No, but if you want to spend some time in Waco, you can do that.
Yeah, okay, and then a little bit of time over there.
So a little bit of Yeah. There you go. All right, you're on an island. All the essentials are taken care of, so don't worry about water, or food, or anything like that. Now, if you want a specialty food, then you have to list it. But you get 3 items that you can have with you in
3
perpetuity.
items, any type of items.
Yeah.
And I'm stranded.
You're stranded.
Definitely, let's get. I need a journal.
Okay.
I need a journal with a pen. Let's see. Journal with a pen. A photo of my family, and I guess a baseball. So whenever I get off the island, I can.
You still have that arm?
Still have the arm. So I can get a job unless I'm out there throwing coconuts.
That'd be a different. Like you'd come back and you'd find a new way to strengthen arms. You'd bring the coconut.
Exactly.
Coconut philosophy.
That'd be a new wave of thinking.
All right, so a few statements that I want you to complete. If I could see anyone in concert, I would see.
If I could see anyone in concert to this day, I'd probably want to see Jay-Z.
Okay. If I could take any celebrity on a date, I would take.
None. I'm happy with the woman I'm with.
There you go. That's a good answer. Now, what if she said, Keone, I want you to take a celebrity on a date?
She is a celebrity to me.
All right, there you go. And all right, when I'm done playing baseball, I want to.
When I'm done playing baseball, I want to utilize it as a platform to go ahead and, you know, use pretty much who I am as like a stepping stool for a lot of other kids and stuff like that came at situations like me, you know, to kind of speak brighter ideas into kids' minds and stuff like that, you know, because I think that a lot of people have the opportunities to be much more influential after they, you know, set a high standard, a high platform, you know, and you build this quote-unquote status, you know, so I want to utilize that status that this game offers to me to kind of, you know, uplift a lot of communities and stuff.
All right, the last thing, teammate identification. I'm going to run through a list of attributes. You have to tell me who fits them the best in that clubhouse. Nicest.
All right, nicest with Sean Tollison.
Okay. Class clown.
Class clown. Williamson?
Okay.
I mean, but I wouldn't say he's a clown. I wouldn't say he's a class clown, but I would say he's definitely one of the goofier
He's goofy.
ones.
He's a clown.
Goofy.
Okay, fair enough.
Goofy.
Person who tries to be funny but really isn't.
Me.
Yeah. Best athlete.
Best athlete on our team. Man, that's hard, brother. That's really hard. I mean, because I haven't seen all these guys play, but as far as just like, you know, physical specimen, it's still, Josh Hamilton.
Josh Hamilton?
Yeah,
that's a good answer. Person you'd most want backing you up in a fight. And I'll tell you that you have been nominated for this category by some.
Oh, backing myself up?
No, I'm saying like some people have said, hey, if I'm going to get in a fight, I want Keone Kela.
I'm going to get Odor.
You get Odor? All right. All right, the person who acts the toughest but wouldn't harm a fly.
A little bit too hard. Acts the toughest but wouldn't harm a fly. I don't know if anyone, to be honest, I don't know if any guy specifically acts super like hard in our club.
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone's tough.
Everyone's tough. I think everybody out there is ready to do the job.
Okay, you're familiar with Jeopardy?
Yes.
Okay, so you're playing teammates Jeopardy. So you got one partner. Who do you want on your team?
Ooh, who's got the intellect on this one? Staff included?
No, just players.
Just players?
Just players to this one.
All right, let me think.
Who would you go with for staff?
Bannister.
Okay, Banny. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with Bannister. If we had Ollendorf with us.
Yeah, I know he was an answer.
I'd definitely go with Dorf or Venable. You know, get that Princeton IQ. But with us right now, I think a good one would probably be maybe Nick Martinez.
Nick Martinez?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, last one. It's an election year. You can nominate one person in that clubhouse to run for president. Who are you nominating?
El Capitan. Beltre.
Beltre?
Yeah.
So you're the second person to say that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's been around it the longest, and he, you know, I guess right now he has the most experience. You know, I mean, worldly experience and just life experience. So I think that, you know, he could bring a lot to the table, especially because, you know, he came from the Dominican. You know, he's seen, you know, I mean, poverty to the fullest extent, and he's also, I'm sure, enjoyed a lot of the greatest things that you can enjoy in life. So I feel that with him being able to see that, you know, he has a lot of knowledge that, and he can impose that on, you know, the people around him.
Works for me. Keone, appreciate it.
Appreciate
there you go.
you.
Just hanging with Keone Kela.